Hey, what's going on? This is Top Sold. Thank you for joining. I got a quick review. It is an early review of the Jordan 3 Fire Red. You do not want to miss out on the sneaker, and just like the name, it is a fire sneaker. So let's go ahead and take a quick in-hand look and we'll be right back. All right, fam, we got the Jordan 3 Fire Red. So ladies and gents, don't go anywhere. This is only gonna be a very brief description of the details of the sneaker, maybe a minute or two, and then we're gonna go straight to the on feet. So don't go anywhere. I hate talking too much. So let's go ahead and get right to it. Take a look back there. That is the Nike Air on the rear of that sneaker. That Nike Air in the back is limited to those true OGs, where Nike tries to go back to its roots and give you what they gave to us back in the late 80s and early 90s. If you see a Nike Air on a non-OG, it's really a premium sneaker that is done in collaboration with another brand. But as far as the rest of the details on this sneaker, you see that elephant print on the toe box and there on the heel. Elephant print that sometimes you see on other silhouettes like a Jordan 1 or a Nike Dunk, but it's really unique, somewhat unique to the Jordan 3. The Jordan 3 is what made that elephant print popular, and it just looks so good. And every time I see it, even when it's on another sneaker, it's something that I have to have. You also see those red hints there on the midsole and on the eyelids, which looks so good. And again, it goes right back to when Jordan was playing with the Chicago Bulls, and this is obviously in combination with that uniform. Now, the only gripe I have with the sneaker, and it's not really with this sneaker, it's more so with Nike. We've had a Fire Red here recently within the last year and a half. I think that was a Fire Red denim. So take a look at the comparison of these two, the Fire Red and the denim version. The only big difference is that there's a lot more white on that denim pair. But aside from that, there's not too much of a difference there. So I guess I don't like to see very similar sneakers drop so close to each other. It just kind of takes away a little bit, but obviously I love this Fire Red sneaker. I love that it's in keeping with how it came out back in the late 80s, early 90s. And another really cool detail about this sneaker is the shape, the craftsmanship. You can really see that it's sleeker than that other Fire Red that came out, that denim Fire Red. That denim Fire Red is a little bit more chunky, not a very significant difference, but I do really enjoy when Nike tries to slim down these sneakers, because this sneaker in particular, the Jordan 3, the Jordan 4, most Jordans are very chunky shoes, very boxy shoes. So when Nike slims them down just a little bit, it is definitely a very welcomed detail there. But as promised, I'm gonna go ahead and stop there. We're gonna go right to the on feet. But before we go, if you want more details on this sneaker in terms of sizing, where to purchase, the actual purchase price, the retail price for this sneaker, wait until the end and I'll give you those details here. But let's go ahead and get to it. We'll be right back. All right, ladies and gents, I hope you enjoyed that. Again, this might be one of the better sneakers of the year. I'm gonna have to see the video, the footage of this to see how good it truly is, but I doubt that's gonna change my opinion. Now, in terms of sizing, it's very true to size, so go true to size on these. In terms of where you can purchase these, the easiest way to purchase these, and maybe it's not the easiest, but it's the least effort that you have to put in to get this sneaker, would probably be Sneakers, the Sneakers app. Now, getting a win on a Sneakers app is gonna be tough, but it takes the least amount of effort. You can do it there. You can go to Foot Locker or Champs. On those apps, they have raffles as well, so you can try those. The best way to get this sneaker is definitely your local raffles. Here in Denver in particular, there's a Shoe Palace right down the street, and they do in-store raffles. So your competition is not nationwide, it's just your local region. So that's the best way to get this sneaker, although I don't anticipate these to be very hard to obtain, as I feel like there's gonna be a lot of them. So if you put the minimal amount of effort to get this sneaker, you probably will, which is great news for everybody because this is such a fire sneaker. But let's go ahead and close this out. I'm gonna close it out with a little bit of on feet, and then we're out. So thank you guys for joining. I'll see you on the next one. Deuces.